Hello, my besties.
He's a corgi and lab mix, for those who don't know. This is my boyfriend's dog. Fiance's dog. He's a good boy. Guys, please don't look at my nails. I'm redoing them later. I have a cotton candy Alani. This is my favorite Alani. I also like the Dream Float, but let's crack her open.
Ooh, it's spicy.
So as you guys know from the title, this is a March reading wrap up. I'm just going to rapid fire. I read 18 books in the month of March. I let fictional men ruin my life for 31 days straight. I'm not joking. I'm being so serious. So the first book we have is Bad Bishop. I ate this book up. I could not recommend this more. Please read your trigger warnings. There is SA in this. I love the FMC. Absolutely loved her. And then I also was obsessed with the MMC. It is Forced Proximity. This is a dark mafia romance. This made me want to read more mafia. This is my first book by LJ Shin, so I'm not sure if I should pick more up by this author. 5 stars. Ate this up. Next up, we have Leaving Behind by K.M. Morinova. I don't really get the hate behind this book. I gave this 4.5 stars. I love this. I loved everything about this. I love the MMCs and even his twin brother. I really enjoyed it. The next book was Your Knife, My Heart, and then My Blade, Your Back. I'm just gonna warn you, if you read this, go ahead and buy the second one. You can always return it if you don't like the first. Don't see how you wouldn't like it, but to each their own. I gave this book 5 stars, and then I gave this one 4.5 stars. But absolutely loved their dynamic with each other. I will be picking up Bulletproof. I believe that's her next book that she's releasing. Look at the sprayed edges. Are we joking? And look at her pink hair. She's absolutely stunning. And next up we have Beautiful Venom by Rena Kent. This follows Kane and Dahlia. I thoroughly enjoy this book. This is a 4-star read for me. This is the start of the Vipers, but this is a dark hockey romance. I liked it a lot. This is a morally gray man. That's all I'm going to say about this. Then the second book in the series is Sweet Venom. So I read this 5 stars. This was better than the first book to me, but this follows Jude Callahan and Violet. And Jude basically finds out that Violet witnessed a murder, and the person who was murdered was someone very close to him. He is out for revenge on Violet, and this is a morally gray man. Next up, we have Taming 7 and Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh, the Boys of Tommen series. I DNF'd this 3 times because it was so boring and I was not expecting that. Anyways, this is Gibbsy and Claire's book. Please check your trigger warnings for this book. Absolutely love Gibbsy. I think I have a better understanding of him now. I also like Claire. Don't come for me. She's just not my favorite. Check your trigger warnings. This made me bawl my eyes out. I was literally sitting here reading this, and then my fiance looks over at me and he just sees like tears streaming down my face.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
And he's like, "Why are you crying?" And I'm trying to explain to him why I'm freaking bawling my eyes out, because if you read this book, you literally understand. But he was like, "It's just a book."
No, it isn't. It's a traumatic
experience. These are not just words on paper. These are real people to me. These are my friends, okay? Like, I will not take any criticism on the series. So if you have something to say.
I don't care. Shut your mouth. Step out.
And the ending of this book, are you joking me? Are you joking me? Chloe, girl, I need the next book. What's happening? Where's the next book at? Where's the next book? I will give you my address. Please deliver me the next book. Please. I will not say anything about it, okay? I just need it. I need it. I want to know what happens. The next series is the Hollow Boy series by Monty J. The Lies We Steal and the Truths We Burn. I gave both 4 stars. I had to take a little bit of a pause reading those because sometimes I get so invested in the series that I just read it so fast. And then I'm like, what happened? Like, how's the series over already? But I absolutely love those books. They were really good, and I can't wait to continue on the series. The next series I read was The Sweetest Oblivion and then The Maddest Obsession by Danielle Laurie. I gave both of these 3.5 stars. They were good. I didn't hate them. I just Like, after reading Bad Bishop,
After reading Bad Bishop,
yeah, I don't know. Bad Bishop was just giving, and this, I enjoyed it. It just wasn't my absolute favorite. However, the Mattis obsession, the way I cackled when this man literally goes to see a therapist because he can't do anything without thinking of this woman. This man is down bad. She doesn't remember his name. Then we have One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I love this book. The magic system is very creative. I have not read the second book yet, and it is also a slow burn romance. So if you don't like slow burn, I would not recommend that book. The next book I read was Hunt the Villain. I gave that 3.5 stars. It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know if it was missing something. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I'm pretty sure I gave Kiss the Villain 5 stars. It was a 4 or 5 star read for me. I did enjoy it. It just gave 3.5 stars. I'm so sorry. I love Rena Kit so much too. So anyways, then we have Green Light. I went into this book thinking I was going to love it, eat it up, which I did. At the beginning, I was thinking it was going to be a 4-star read for me. I honestly just couldn't. It was 3 stars. It existed. I read it. That's all I have. Next. The next book I read was Caught Up by Nevessa Allen. I don't normally read books like Lights Out, but I love Lights Out. I love Josh. He was literally hilarious. I was cackling, especially the one scene when he has the baklava sideways and he's like, I've gone blind. And I was talking about like that specific scene with my friend Abby, and we were both laughing. I give this 3 stars. I didn't really connect with the characters that well. My friend Abby ate it up. Like, she convinced me to read it. And I was like, I didn't like it. I'm so sorry. I didn't like it. No judgment if you give it 5 stars. Maybe I wasn't in the right headspace for it. I don't know. Maybe I should reread it. Probably not. And then the next book I read was Heavy by M.L. Burns. 2 stars. I listened to the audiobook. Yeah. It was giving Credence vibes, okay? I know some people hate Credence. We cannot be friends. If you don't like Credence, you're gonna have to explain to me why, and I will still tell you that you're wrong, okay? That's how I feel about Credence. Yeah, I rated it 2 stars. I don't know why I did that to myself. This was just emotionally draining in a way that didn't feel worth it for me personally. The only reason I pushed through is because I was listening to the audiobook. And I did not have the physical copy because I would have chucked that thing out the window.
You're just like me. Trash!
For my April TBR, I'm just going to rapid fire. First, we have Play Along by Liz Tomford. Then I have Two Twisted Crowns. This is very self-explanatory considering this is the second book in One Dark Window. Then we have Direbound. You guys were with me when I bought this. I also would like to read a lot more fantasy in the month of April. Then we have The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This is the same author for One Dark Window, and my cousin ate this up, so I'm sure I will too. Okay, can we stop putting the stickers on the front of these? You're ruining the book, question mark. Then we have Quicksilver, and yes, I have 2 versions of Quicksilver because this is a special edition. I want to reread this because yes, I remember the plot. Absolutely love this. This is a 5-star read for me. I want to do a reread of this so I can read Brimstone and fully understand what's going on. I've been wanting to do a reread of this. My cousin Jordan convinced me to read this, so thank you so much, Jordan. She gives me the best fantasy recommendations. Then we have Brimstone. I really need to get the Quicksilver addition to this so it will match. I know who that is. That's Carrie and Swift, baby. Then we have Game On by Nevessa Allen. I have very high expectations for this. Maybe I shouldn't, but it says, are you ready to play on the side? My cousin will be very excited. I have Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and Kingdom of Ash. I would like to finish the Throne of Glass series this month. I would like to finish the Hollow Boy series by Monty J. So the first book on that list is The Blood We Crave, which is the 3rd book in this series. Then we have The Blood We Crave Part 2. Then we have The Oath We Give. I am a mood reader, so please do not come for me. I probably will not stick to this TBR, but I will try my best to. Please comment what you guys would like to see from me next. I love making these videos. And if you don't already know, I do post motorcycle content on my TikTok. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!
I was prepared to plead.
You would not.
Oh, darling, I would do so much worse if you only asked.